Yeah, they can't guard me. Let's go.
Coach Troy. MP. Coach Weber. MP. So, what you thinking?
Hey, Coach Troy, I decided to commit.
My man, that's... I know what you're thinking. Did I make the... Now, you got a lot of ground to make up in a short amount of time.
Right.
But... oh, whoa, this reminds me...
Hey, we got Hollywood in the building tonight.
Hello and welcome everyone to our 2K presentation of WCBL basketball. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. It's the High Flyers going against Team Ballas.
Nothing quite like a SoCal showdown, the freeway series between the High Flyers out of LA and Team Ballers based in Anaheim. I'm sure a lot of these players know each other already.
And early on here in the Club League circuit, we'll find out a lot about these teams by the end of the night.
We'll find out about the teams and also the players. I know there are a few new names on these rosters, and I want to see how guys like MP are going to hold their own out here in WCBL play. And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Bertie and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots with Pasco patrolling the paint. The starting five for the High Flyers tonight has Devontae Mills orchestrating the point, Brock handling the shooting guard duties, O'Neal and Ben Gove at the forward spots, and manning the middle is going to be MP at center. Now here's Moore. No good from outside. And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there's not much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. He's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim. Great job ensuring that the turnover converts.
No wasted opportunities here. They made quick work of getting the ball up the court.
And all the other team can do is just shake their heads.
Now Etherington, back to Moore. Let's go with the three. And Team Ballers miss again. To the inside, and he gets the bucket to go.
Inside points, they're important for O'Neal. He needs to show that he can score from anywhere on the court.
Pasco, and the dunk by Pasco.
And plays like that show you what a skilled passer he is.
And for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as a sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities.
Now here's O'Neal. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And threw that pass right on time. Great look and a solid finish.
Here's Pasco. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Team Ballers.
No good on that one.
47. Two shots.
That one's off. off as well, missing both. The High Flyers with the lead to the paint. Here's MP. He can't get it to go.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the D is in his face like that.
Kicked out to Rodriguez. Lets the three fly. The High Flyers grab the miss. And guys, as we mentioned, MP recently breaking into that 2K U250 list.
And look, that might seem low, but to be anywhere on this list means you at least have some serious potential. Nobody's quite sure what development path MP is going to take, but there's a feeling that he has a high ceiling.
Now Pasco. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. To the middle. MP. And MP throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
And he used the rim to protect the ball.
It's a great job of showing some awareness along with a terrific finish.
Now Pasco. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Great vision by Etherington, spotting those easy shots the defense is leaving out there.
Here's MP. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist.
And he's been doing a great job of setting his team up for scores.
If I see the ball in his hands, I'm doing everything I can to get open right now, because you know he'll find you.
Now here's Rodriguez. Outside, Moore. Berti buries it from three-point range.
Oh, look at Berti sticking the three-point shot. Nice, crisp shooting motion.
Inside. MP with the look. And the dunk by MP.
This is just too easy for the offense. When you play defense like that, expect to get dunked on.
No real sense of urgency there because of that easy.
Yeah, but the D has to put up more of a fight there. That's an unacceptable effort.
And in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick, and honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity. And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming.
That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting tonight.
You always want to see assisted baskets. Credit Brock right there for providing the key final pass.
Timors trailing. And here's Etherington. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. Outside, Moore. Berti. Off target with the 3. On the wing, O'Neal. Defended by Berti. And MP gets it to go. One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose, at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
Now here's Brock. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Too open that time, made it look easy.
Ooh, the dime, courtesy of Mills. He's got a great feel for the floor.
Here's Etherington, and it's slammed home from Etherington.
What a big finish, and that's going to put some pep in their step.
Looking to battle back, plays like that can really galvanize a team.
Especially from a guy who's not always dominating at the rim.
Since the start of this game, they've been focused on good offensive positioning and finding quality shots.
I'm looking at the team field goal percentages side by side here. It's clear who's playing better basketball this half.
Now here's Moore. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And Coach Troy of the High Flyers, he's a young coach, even by this club league standard.
It's true, as you said, Troy is one of the younger coaches, but it's clear that he knows the game and his drive is apparent. Plus, he's already got a great track record for developing talent.
This is nuts. They can't miss. It's so rare to see a team operate like this.
I can't remember the last time that they did miss. Insane display.
Now here's Rodriguez. Pass to Etherington. It's Moore on the wing with just 5 to shoot. Rodriguez, the screen. The shot from Moore, no good.
I'm just not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep. It just is not working for him.
Back to Gov. Mills. The three-pointer is off the mark. It's Moore on the wing. Pass to Etherington. Moore, covered by Brock. And the foul called on. Ballers call timeout.
Team Ballers. Substitution for High Flyers. Timeout.
Moore outside. Pass to Etherington. Now here's Moore. Rodriguez, the screen. Takes a three. MP grabs the miss. For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level and competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
On the wing, Bertie, guarded by O'Neal. Pass to Pasco, stolen away by Gov. Down low, here's MP.
Sweet feed. Call me old school, but teams don't hammer it inside enough anymore.
About 7 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pasco with it, with MP on him. For three, more. MP grabs the miss.
This is a quarter I'm sure he'd rather forget.
Yeah, he needs to put this one behind him and move on. Also, make some fresh adjustments.
Gov outside. Brock. Here's MP. And no good trying to get that one. And so we got a pretty lopsided affair through the first half. The High Flyers lead this one, leading by 17. And time for a break. The action resumes right after this. Welcome back to the second half of this West Coast Club battle between the High Flyers and Team Ballers. And it's Team Ballers, a 17-point game. And something to note about MP, I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of there. And to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
Stolen away by Pasco. Pass to Bertie. Pasco. That ball's coming off of Bertie's feed. Mills has it. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay with an emphatic slam.
That's going to get his blood pumping. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when he gets revved up.
It's more on the wing. Over Brock. The High Flyers grab the miss.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is that he keeps trying to force it when he's guarded. Move the ball around. He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Now Etherington, outside Bertie. Pass to Moore. Bertie returns it to Moore. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. Bertie's shot is off. Gov outside. MP. And the dunk by MP.
Terrific giveaway by Gov. Instead of holding the ball, he feeds the open man.
This Team Baller squad has been struggling. Rodriguez outside. Pass to Etherington. Outside, Moore. Rodriguez, the screen. Now Pasco. Over MP. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Oh, superb floor awareness on display there from Moore. He has a knack for finding his open teammates.
Outside O'Neal. And here's Gov. Pass to MP. Back to Gov. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
It's just been so one-sided since halftime.
They've crushed them in the second half, and that's when it matters the most.
They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
Moore outside. Over to the wing. Here's Pasco. MP grabs the miss.
Maybe not the shot they were looking for, even though it was a clean look.
O'Neal defended by Berti. Rodriguez gets himself open and drills it.
They don't come much easier than that look.
And the High Flyers call time here. Both teams will make a substitution. Here's Brock. Well, what a show we've seen so far from MP. He's come out and put on a clinic. He looks head and shoulders above Moore right now.
Well, if there's any fans doubting the impact that MP can make, I doubt they're saying much right now. A great offensive showing from MP so far. He's been terrific.
Now here's Berti. Pass to Pasco. And a three off target. And it's High Flyers with the ball. It's an 18-point lead. And MP throws it down.
MP.
Here's Pasco. And a foul called on the shot.
MP.
Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two here.
First team foul.
First one for him. Called here as Team Ballers decide to talk it over.
Substitution for High Flyers. Time called.
An easy 2 points on the layup.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
And Berti throws it down.
Nice vertical. Berti showing his power on the slam.
Passes to MP. And the dunk by MP.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Here's Etherington. Here's Berti. Tries it from the top of the key. MP grabs the miss.
In a situation like that, you'd like to see him make the extra pass.
Yeah, Drake, it's just not a high percentage shot. It's hurting his team's cause right now.
Wow, hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for it.
Well, sometimes that's all you need.
Now Etherington. Now Rodriguez. Defended now by Callahan. Pass to Pasco. Clock at 6. Etherington for 3.
What a monster on the glass. I'll bet you haven't seen too many rebounding efforts like this, Danny.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It takes an extraordinary combination of talent and desire to put in the kind of performance that he has.
And here, Team Ballers have it. Left side, Moore.
The block, the block, the block.
And again, no good by Team Ballers.
Ever since halftime, he's been ice cold. Very little going his way out there.
MP, he's guarded by Pasco. Kicks it to El Madawi. Here's Myers. Inside, MP can't connect from short range.
Boy, he made a mess of that finish.
Hauled in by High Flyers. Here's Myers. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
That's what you call passing a teammate open, guiding him perfectly.
It's been a pretty rough stretch for them.
Yeah, this is an important possession. It is essential to put a stop to this run.
Pass to Rodriguez. Shot over Callahan. MP grabs the miss.
Excellent defense to ensure that that shot didn't have a chance.
To the inside. And he comes up with the deuce.
This run has really put them in the perfect position.
And with no signs of slowing, they aim to keep expanding that lead.
Now Pasco. Moore on the wing. Etherington outside. The shot's good on the assist by Moore.
That's the thing about Etherington. You can play him on or off ball.
And they'll just let the clock run out here.
And you cannot argue with the W there.
Here's Dunn, defended by Berti. Here's MP, and it's in there.
Great distribution. That pass was right on the money.
Now Etherington. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
Well, I'll be honest. I mean,
Yo, you going out tonight, Burlington?
Doesn't matter if you're a big or a guard caught on a switch. If Stone has you down on the block, don't front him unless you have help on the weak side. His pet move is spinning away from the defender for an alley-oop. If you think he's a load in a post, wait till you see him flying through the air catching lobs. Okay? And don't be fooled by his vibe. Stone comes across all super chill, SoCal, whatever, but he's locked in. Dude's ranked 23rd in the country for a reason, all right? Nobody in this locker room is stopping him by themselves. We do it as a team, okay? Okay, let's get everybody out on the floor and walk through some sets. MP, you mind hanging back a bit?
Hey, Coach, if this is about me being late, I promise it won't happen again.
I believe you. But you're still suspended from today's game.
Come on, Coach. No, not.
Hello and welcome to our 2K presentation of the WCBL. We've got Milestone and the Surf City Waves taking on the High Flyers. And some news here. The relative newcomer MP deemed unavailable tonight. It's a bit of a surprise, especially considering his recent performances. In the meantime, Surf City has won a tip and we're underway. Feeds it inside and Milestone punches it through.
Look, Stone is just controlling the paint down low. He's getting whatever look he wants in there.
and what we're being told is MP is serving a one-game suspension for Coach. Tough break with all of these scouts here in attendance, and they're getting to watch Miles just put on a show.
Surf City just piling it on at this point.
And MP has got to be disappointed in himself. It could have been his moment to show what he can do. Instead, he's watching from the bench.
Oh, and the three is good. Oh, Stone got a hand on it. And again, Stone owning the interior. Dunk after dunk in this one.
And a lot of questions will be asked about the maturity of MP because his absence has certainly been felt. Not a good look for him.
So a lopsided win for Surf City as the final horn sounds. For everyone here at 2K, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, good game. Yeah, thanks.
What's going on, MP?
Messed up, Dion.
I heard. I talked to Coach.
Yeah?
Let's take a walk.
How bad is it?
Well, you cost yourself an incredible spotlight. And your ranking's gonna drop once people find out that you missed this game because of disciplinary actions.
You got a slim margin for error here, MP. You got one club league season to make a name for yourself, and you're running out of time.
I know, but what do I do?
You bounce back. Show them you're a fighter. But it's clear to me you need a little bit more help.
Do you think I should hire a private coach?
Nah, you're doing great in between the lines. But I think we need to bring in someone who can have a little bit more guidance, more hands-on guidance.
Right, like a guru.
I'm the guru. I'm talking about an agent.
An agent, really?
Yeah. His name's Austin Kelly. Works for one of the biggest agencies in town. He's just getting started, so he doesn't have a roster full of...
Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out and meet people and talk to girls, and it's normal. But you're not trying to accomplish something normal. So you're going to be held to a higher standard. You've got to understand that.
I do. And look, I feel like an idiot. All right? I'm not even a huge partier or anything like that. I just got sloppy.
What exactly happened?
Honestly,
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drayton Hugo. We've got a WCBL matchup for you tonight with the High Flyers taking on the Attack from SAC.
Well, you know I'm excited for this one. It's a classic NorCal versus SoCal showdown. The Attack from SAC, obviously out of Sacramento, my hometown, and the High Flyers are here in LA.
And the stars for the team tonight, it's Mills leading the way for the High Flyers with a newcomer, MP. And Drexel Carrington is the big name for the Attack from SAC.
And both of these players are viewed as blue-chip prospects, some of the best in the region. I'm sure there are plenty of scouts on hand waiting to see how they fare against similarly ranked talent. I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the Attack from SAC, Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lunn forming the front line. The starting five for the High Flyers tonight has Devontae Mills orchestrating the point, Brock handling the shooting guard duties, O'Neal and Ben Gov at the forward spots, and manning the middle is going to be MP at center. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Now here's Martinez. Pass to Carrington. Takes the three. MP grabs the miss. Mills outside. And the dunk by MP.
This is just too easy for the offense. When you play defense like that, expect to get dunked on.
No real sense of urgency there because of that. Easy.
Yeah, but the D has to put up more of a fight there. That's an unacceptable effort.
Now Carrington. Let's go with the three. MP grabs the miss. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, I'd say.
Here's Pagan. Outside Carrington. One with the pick. They need this. Another miss by Drexel Carrington. The High Flyers with the lead. To the middle. Here's MP. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
And they get a little more breathing room on the scorecard with that make.
And if they can string together a few more possessions like that, this lead could really open up.
And here's Carrington. From the wing. Again, Drexel Carrington can't hit it. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
And the foul called on Brock. That is his first foul of the game.
Keegan Hilton. Sean Mecca.
Pass to Hilton.
Substitution for High Flyers.
Carrington. Sacked with another miss.
Things have really gone south for him here.
Yeah, he can't buy a bucket. Not easy to shake off a cold streak like this.
MP with a bucket.
And playing aggressive inside has paid off big, building a healthy lead.
The defense hasn't been able to mount a resistance. They're just getting trampled.
And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Their offense has been on an absolute tear. They're simply overpowering the opposition and taking this game right now.
100%. We'll see if they can manage to keep this up.
Now here's Mills. Down low. Got outside. Mills.